Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Dash for Cash. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a viewer. Today I'm going to be talking about how tricky DoorDash is. Y'all probably already know how tricky they are, but this really upset me last night. Matter of fact, it pretty much made, I'm pretty resilient, so I don't want to say made me quit, but it just takes so much energy out of you. You guys that I subscribe to, you know the guys I'm talking about. And I wanted to say a big shout out to Pedro Santiago. Great work, and I appreciate all your videos. I hope I can count on you for some support as well. But last night I did an order. I was at a Chili's. Got a $11 order to go like 4.5 miles, maybe let's call it 5. Well, I'm sitting there like y'all all do, and I'm sitting in the Chili's parking lot, and I got a add-on order, 0.9 miles for $5. Normally I wouldn't take it, but it's less than a mile, it's $5, and I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, this is one of Tony Shue's great tricks up his sleeve. Let's hope that there's a add-on tip. And it was a big order. It was 5 items, $37 worth of food, I believe, and including that it had dessert. I say all this, and the order was $5. Now, Tony Shue's a real piece of junk. I mean, the guys that, you know what, I would love to be able to have a conversation with how bad he treats us drivers. And I tell you what, we had a $3 peak, so almost guaranteed $6 on this add-on order. Well, it came in at $5, so they're already chiseling. Tony's getting that extra buck. Billionaire needs the dollar. Forget the drivers driving their own cars, paying their own bills. He needs that extra dollar. That's just the way Tony rolls. That's his culture. That's the way Tony does it. So I'm hoping there's a tip hidden, and that's a mistake from the start. I should have just not accepted it and let some other driver pick it up and go 5-6 miles for $6. I get there, the first order's delivered, everything's good, the one that I accepted, come back and I go the 0.9 miles, and lo and behold, this customer went into the app and put all zeros down as a tip. No tip, 0. Boy, oh boy, was I was so angry at that point. It's a damn shame, but you're mad at the company once they chiseled a buck. You're really doing them a favor when you take an add-on order, so don't make it sound like you're doing us favors by giving us these orders. Some driver will have to pick that up, and they're gonna get the dollar. So you chisel a buck off of us for the second order, and then the customer doesn't tip. If DoorDash had anything, they would put in there, please tip the drivers. They're using their own vehicles. We're trying to get the food delivered to you hot and fresh. They should be way more working with us to get these orders delivered and make everybody happy. I mean, most of the orders that I see should never even be dispatched. And if they can do all this sneaky stuff to do add-ons and do all these pickups, that they can easily say, we're not going to accept this, you're out of our delivery zone. And here's the last thing I'm going to close on. These algorithms they have, they're slick. Everything's planned. They're going to send you out of the delivery zone to deliver an order. Then they're going to have the little yellow thing says you need to go back into your delivery zone so you can get better chance of getting orders. Well, why do you send me out of my zone? And then you're going to tell me to go in. If you're going to send somebody out of your zone, that little yellow thing should go away and say, hey, since you've done a job for us, we're going to let you work this area, or at least have a possibility of getting an order picked up. It's not like, and you don't have enough time to know if you're out of the zone or not, and some of this stuff is so close to having to drive back. It's just, the whole thing is, Tony's a sham, and I have zero respect for them, none. I hope the company loses it all. I hope their stock goes down to peanuts. I hope they lose it all, because Tony Shoes is just a trashy owner, and he knows what he's doing. Everything they know that what they're doing. Taking $1 off a second order is just the biggest insult ever, you know, big insult. And then they know there's no tip. Well, my advice for you to do, you do what you guys want to do, and you do what you have to do. I don't know y'all's situations, but do not take orders that, you know, have no tips. If it's a $5 and $6 order and that's what the peak is paying, to rely on this hidden tip concept that I keep hearing about, I've done the little programs and it's less than 2%. I talked to a driver the other day. You know, everybody has their own opinions. This driver has over 5,000 deliveries. Never once was she acknowledged by DoorDash. No any kind of praise. I think you reach certain plateaus, you're entitled to some type of praise. Everybody needs that. That's just good morale for your even if you're contract labor. I have contract laborers work for me, and when they do an outstanding job and they work their butt off for me, I praise them, you know. But having said that, this lady got no recognition, and on top of that, you know, the whole thing is she says rich people tip, and you know, that's funny. She told me the areas that there are, and she has way more experience than me. I don't have nowhere near 5,000 orders, and I believe lower income to middle class to poor people, minus the fast food late night things, tip way better than these $1 million homes. That's my opinion. Leave your comments. Leave me what you like me to, what videos you may want me to do, what challenges you may want me to do. I cannot do what a Journey with T does and go and accept every order. In my market, I would just lose. And a Journey with T, I say this, I respect the woman, and I really like and follow her, and because she's real, and you can feel the pain and see it in her eyes that what happens when, you know, she works so hard and she gets treated the way she does. And let me tell you, that's all the Dashers that have this. There's a lot of people. I also like to give a shout out to Tyler Markley. I enjoy your videos in Vegas, and I bet that's a roller coaster ride out there. But anyway, like and subscribe to my channel, Dash for Cash, and I'll try to do another video real soon. Thank you.